Cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is defined as measures that are taken to protect against criminal or unauthorized use of electronic data. Data such as credit card information, social security information, bank information, personal address information, and medical information. Part of what makes this fact a huge security issue is the fact that all of this information gets sent through shared wires, meaning the same wires that are used to transfer computer A's information are the same wires that are used to transfer computer B's information and computer C's information and every other computer in the network. Meaning, if a cyber criminal manages to intercept one of these wires with his or her computer, not only will that criminal be able to read just one person's information, but it'll be able to read the private information of everyone on that network. There are two types of cyber attacks. The first one is called a cyber crime. A cyber crime is a cyber attack performed against an individual. Examples are stealing an individual's identity, stealing an individual's money, stealing their private information, and controlling private computers. The other type of cyber attack is cyber warfare. Cyber warfare is a cyber attack done at a military level. It's hacking into a government's computer systems with the intent to cause damage or disruption. The most common examples of this are seizing control of government communication, water distribution, transportation, energy production, etc. Anything that has the potential to cause serious damage to cities, states, and nations. A specific kind of cyber attack is called the distributed denial of service attack. This is when a server gets flooded with a bunch of requests in a short period of time, causing it to crash. When servers crash in this way, it leads to the server spilling out valuable private information. This is why cyber criminals do this to servers. Another specific type of cyber attack is DNS spoofing, where DNS stands for Domain Name System. Recall that the job of the domain name system is to translate the domains that we type into the browser to the corresponding IP address. Well, DNS spoofing is when a hacker's computer sits between your computer and your computer's DNS, meaning whenever you type in a domain to the browser, instead of the browser being sent to your actual DNS, it gets sent to the hacker's computer, and then the hacker's computer returns a fake IP address instead of the real IP address. Then, in some situations, depending on how good the hacker is, that fake IP address may take you to a website that looks very much alike the website you were expecting to go. And if this were a website that requests personal information, instead of you giving personal information to the real website, you would be giving that personal info directly to the hacker. In general, cybersecurity is how we defend ourselves against cyber criminals. Examples of cybersecurity is cryptography, which means encrypting or decrypting information. All information that gets transferred over the internet gets encrypted, so that in the event that information gets hacked, well, at least the information is encrypted to provide one extra layer of defense. Another way we defend ourselves against cyber criminals is security software, like Norton Antivirus and McAfee. We also take safety precautions, such as creating strong passwords, not using the same passwords across multiple websites, okay? Installing security updates when our computer tells us to, not clicking on links sent to us by strangers, and not visiting suspicious websites or downloading suspicious files.